Yo, what's the word? What's the word, man? Look, it's Wild One, it's Q, and I'm back with another video. Today's video, man, we're gonna just talk about Cdai and Booka from 600 and their issues. We also gonna talk about Mama Duck chiming in on that. But before I get into that, man, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, run them views up. I'm gonna let y'all know what they said, and I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. Make the long story short. Here's what here's what Cdai had to say. That what he said right there. But also for real shit, I feel like shit it's fucked up that, you know what I'm saying, one of your guys, one of the day ones, the ones that you put your life on the line for, the same nigga that claimed the same set as you. The ones that, you know, when you coming up, when you growing up, you know, them the ones that, you know, when your OG ain't got nothing to eat, you know, the guy's house is where you go to. You know, when your lights off, when your water off, you know, that's who you stay with. You know, when your OG put you out, you know, when you get of age and, you know, you don't listen to the rules no more, that's the couch you lay on. You know, one of your guys who, you know, when he got a shirt that you want to wear and y'all the same size, or you got a hat that he want to wear, you know, you make sure that, you know, one of your homies ain't, you know, looking bogus. When y'all go out somewhere, you know, y'all share shoes and all type of shit with. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucked up that it came to that, you know? And for me, I understand where he coming from. D Rose just asking for a lawyer. You know, a lot of these niggas be wearing jewelry, wearing chains, going on shows, tricking off on hoes. You know what I'm saying? Just doing all type of shit. And, you know, what's 20,000? What's 30,000? That's type of shit that y'all blow, you know, just doing regular shit. You can't get one of the guys who you say you love them and all that type of shit. You can't help them get a lawyer. I ain't really feeling Booka on that. You know what I'm saying? I think Booka, you know, could have did better. He could have handled that better. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, I understand where Cdai coming from. I just think that, you know, Booka loyalty is to dirt and dirt only. Like, we got to keep it real. How many times, you know, how many times have a lot of members from 600 said Booka be like that? He don't do nothing for his guys for real. And that's what they say. That don't make it true. You know what I'm saying? He might do, you know, a lot of shit for him behind the scenes that we don't know about. But the fact that he had to come to the internet because he don't even hear from you, you know, it ain't shit to pick up the phone and talk to him and keep one of your guys in good spirits. Even if he ain't coming home, would it seem like it's going to be a forever sentence? But sometimes, man, you know, you might need that conversation to get through the day and all that shit. And I just feel like, you know, some of the things that's free, even if you don't want to get them money, you know, just giving, you know, one of your guys a positive mindset, you know what I'm saying? You know, that help a lot. Because if he passed, if he ever get out and he died, don't post him. Don't talk about how much you love him and all that. He can't hear that now. You know, he needs your support. D Rose needs your support. And you know, I think, you know, Booka should have did a better job of handling that. But I understand where Booka coming from too. So that's what Booka said right here. And he like, shit, at the end of the day, man, how many times I done did shit for y'all? You know what I'm saying? I can only do so much on my end. And, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing. I got, you know, mouths to feed. You know what I'm saying? I got a household I got to take care of. I got, you know, shit on the outside. So I understand where he coming from. And he felt like, shit, I done helped y'all so much. But the one time I tell you no, you try to put dirt on my name. So I understand where both sides coming from. I just feel like they could have did better. You know what I'm saying? I understand where Booka coming from, but I really got a lot of empathy for where Cdai coming from. You know, and I just want y'all to know, man, like, let this shit be a lesson. A lot of these niggas that say that's y'all guys, a lot of these young niggas, like, The young niggas who say, I love you and all that type shit. You never know who really there for you till you in that jam. And, a lot of times it's out of sight, out of mind. Anybody that been behind the wall, y'all know what I'm talking about. But, I just think that it's a messed up situation on all sides. And it's not just Booka, like you blaming Booka, but what about 600 Breezy? You know what I'm saying? What about, Take Capone? What about all the guys from 600 that is free? I never understood that. You know what I'm saying? These niggas don't even be having lawyers. And that's the fucked up part. You can trick money off on hoes and spend hundreds of thousands on jewelry. You should be able to be there for one of the guys who knew you before you had nothing. So, it is what it is. But like I said, let this shit be a lesson to the youth. You know what I'm saying? You only as useful when you free, but when you dead or in jail, they'll post you once a week. They'll post you after a while. You just every year around your birthday, they give you a post and they get on these podcasts and talk about how much they love you and how we used to slide and all that shit. And after that, that's it. That's the end of it. That Mama Duck, she went and chimed in. This is my issue with her. You have nothing to do with that. Nothing. Lashina Weekly, you have nothing to do with that. Stay out their business. I understand you trying to kick knowledge and you trying to give these shorties the game, but on some for real shit, this ain't got nothing to do with you. You play civilian when you want to play civilian, and then when you want to speak on street shit, you speak on street shit. So you playing both sides of the street. Just if you a civilian, just stay over that respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on here talking like I'm this and that. We gotta just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that. If you want to stay on the sidewalk, just stay over there. And I don't understand that. I never understood that about that lady. That lady, man, I see why a lot of these mothers and these fathers failed their kids on some for real shit. You be wondering how these kids get like that. Yeah, the streets might have, you know what I'm saying, took a hold on them. But shit, the mamas and shit, the single mamas, didn't even fight for their kids. Ain't move them out the hood or nothing. Don't tell me you ain't got no money. Because the same people that do all these podcasts, do all this other shit, that hustle and all that, man, you can make a way for your kids if you want to, if you love them enough. Actions speak louder than words. And your actions or lack thereof is the reason why Duck ain't here or Brick ain't here. You had a chance to get out of all that shit, and you didn't. So you got to live with that. But you need to stop commenting on other folks' shit that don't have nothing to do with you. Just stay out of that. But I want to know what y'all think, man. Is Booka right? Is Cdai right? I want to know what y'all think. So, man, let me know down in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, run the views up. And I'll be back with y'all with another one.